Hey guys, welcome to Fat Dragon Pod. We're here today, joined by Nick. How you doing, Nick?
Good.
I'm Waylon. That's BJ. Anyway, we're going to entertain you folks for about an hour or so. Then we're going to head on over to Patreons. The links are below. We appreciate the support. Do you want to talk about that weird thing in your pee hole?
What weird thing?
I don't know.
Your tongue that you stuck in there earlier?
No, dude. Nobody said that.
Fucking weirdo.
Nobody said that. That was you that said that.
Oh. We got Old World Order on there.
Old World Order. We can start there. Hey, the link's below. You'll be able to click this video that we're talking about. I wouldn't recommend this video, but you should definitely watch this video. What the hell? It's thought-provoking. It's just not good.
Yeah, it jumps around a lot.
They could have done this way better. I don't know if it's a budget issue or a retard issue.
Yeah,
there was something wrong with this documentary.
It jumps around a lot, but some of the stuff they present is kind of interesting for sure.
What is some of this stuff that they present?
Oh, just some of the points like they cover the world fairs and how all these buildings were before electricity was supposedly available, but these pictures sure look like these buildings are lit up. All of these,
like fucking Christmas trees.
Yeah, and all these cities were built within 9 months or something.
A lot of them, they're saying under 2 years.
Yeah, under 2 years for these like full-on cities for these world fairs, and then all of those buildings burned down. Every one of them. And they said they were temporary, but nothing in the pictures looks temporary. Yeah. And you wouldn't build a temporary structure to put thousands of people in.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The part of there that got me was I didn't realize how many city fires there were like globally in that time era.
Every city.
It's like every city got melted.
City.
Every fucking city melted. It looks like atomic bomb blast in every city.
Melted. Yep.
Yeah, but we only heard about the Chicago fire.
And
that's all I had ever heard of before.
Me too. And the point that one chick in that documentary made, how like in the pictures, there's people in the pictures, but they like are just kind of chilling, like it's a normal thing, like it was all a planned thing. Crazy. We've been psyop since way back. Yeah,
it's interesting. It's thought provoking.
Yeah,
they bring up some crazy people shit. You've been warned.
Yeah,
if you're watching this pod, you're already a little off, so you might like it.
They do bring up some a little bit of crazy people shit.
Talk about some giants a little bit.
Sure. The giants, the big ass doors everywhere are fucking weird though. Really, the doors aren't so weird. To me, it was that padlock. They showed a picture of some lady by this fucking giant door. There was a padlock that was like
giant,
fucking 2 foot long, 2 foot wide, and 3 foot long, and it was over her head. Like the bottom of this lock was over her head.
And so, some of that could have made sense because certain things you would be getting in and out of your cities or giant buildings could be huge. You might need big doors to move that shit.
Yeah, potentially.
But what doesn't make sense is like, why are the fucking handles up so high?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a handle fucking 8 foot in the air.
That's what I'm saying
higher.
with the lock. Like the lock itself being that big isn't that big of a deal. It's a giant door for the lock to look fucking
right. And also security
to scale.
You might want a lock where it does take multiple people to be able to.
But you'd have to have multiple people on fucking ladders to do it. Like it doesn't make sense to have it that fucking high.
It's like all the steps on the pyramids, man. They're all too big for our legs.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think giants are real. I like that whole theory. I'm going with it. I just want to believe, dude. I like dragons too.
I mean, they say that there's more proof of giants than there is dinosaurs.
Which is true.
Which I would lean towards being true. Hell, dinosaurs, they might be giants. Might not even be dinosaurs.
Wait, I mean, we have live games all the time with giants.
Giants?
Throwing an orange ball through a hoop, dude.
Through a hula hoop.
You know?
Yeah.
We can actually see those.
Yeah.
Hey, so dinosaurs. I got a weird one about dinosaurs. Just had a brain fart about dinosaurs, dude. So chickens and alligators are from dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, supposedly.
What is the theory about how they lived when all the other ones died? I don't understand.
It's a miracle.
Was it just they were smaller?
Smaller, more
like,
better.
We got less oxygen here, and then the other ones couldn't breathe, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know birds and chickens and shit. I don't understand that. Alligators, I guess you could say like they were underwater, but so are all these other fucking fish that went extinct. I don't know.
Dinosaurs are dumb.
I don't know.
I don't like dinosaurs, dude.
No.
They're dumb.
No. Now, I do think, like, shit like the woolly mammoths, shit like that was probably real. Like, because they've actually found, like, full frozen woolly mammoths, but it's a fucking furry elephant.
What
Like,
upsets me is when you go to the natural, like the museum,
Yeah.
natural science, and all that's fake.
yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
like-
not a single bone in there is real.
Right.
They might have real bones somewhere, but none of them are on display. Like they're all.
I just like
plastic
going there
casts.
because that shit is so big and you get to stand next to it and play make believe, and that shit's
Yeah,
tight.
I still I'm
Turn
with
the
you.
corner with your kids and there's a giant sloth standing there, and they're like,
Yeah.
I still love going to those like the natural science museums. and Shit, they're still they're dope, but the whole time you're like, what?
"Have you ever tried to start a conversation with somebody that works there about how dinosaurs aren't real?
No,
Y'all should go try that.
is it fun?
It's fun.
Have you done it?
Yes,
And
they just don't even want to talk to you.
oh really?
Yeah,
They're just like get the.
they'll
fuck out of
start
here.
it for a second, and then instantly they're like, "I might be on camera right now," and they'll find something else to do. They don't want to have the conversation.
They're like, go vote for fucking Trump.
Yeah, you just be like, "Hey, isn't all that right there just plaster?" And they'll be like, "No, these are actually skeletons." You'll be like, "No, because of," and then they're just like, they're out.
Is it true that there's never been a complete dinosaur skeleton found? Like they found
The last time I went Google interneting,
they found
Mammoths.
close to, but they've never found.
They found
complete,
whole.
right?
Well, they found
dude, the last time I went
mammoths
Google,
permafrost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
mammoth isn't dinosaur.
Is it not?
it's more recent.
It's more like quite a bit more recent.
Yeah, it's like saber-toothed cat. It's more
Yeah.
recent.
Like saber-toothed cat was real, maybe. But mammoths, they found full frozen fucking woolly mammoths and
I
shit.
forgot what I was gonna say.
Last time you Googled.
Oh yeah, last time I went Google detective in, they found a T-Rex skull, and it was like 2015 maybe, where they finally found like a skull. Pre that, they've never found a skull of one of these things.
Yeah.
The
but,
fuck?
But only a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing, like not a complete skeleton.
Yeah.
Just a skull.
Yeah, it's weird.
Have you ever seen, there used to be a show on, I think it was called Dinosaur Hunters. I think it was on History Channel or something. These motherfuckers in like Wyoming and Colorado, these fucking cowboy looking motherfuckers would just go walk around on the hills and they'd find a pile of rocks and be like, oh, that's Triceratops skull right there. And they'd harvest that shit and sell it. I was like,
Wait,
what?
this is a job?
Yeah. And they would find this fucking,
Wait.
they would find like a claw and like they pick it up and you're like, okay, that's a claw. And they would immediately, these are some motherfuckers wearing cowboy hats and fucking Wranglers. And they're like,
Indianapolis Jones style.
like immediately, immediately they pick this thing up and they're like, oh, that's a velociraptor claw. How the fuck do you know that?
Because they found so many,
Like,
dude.
how
They
the
know.
fuck? How in the fuck? Or like, they just a pile of rocks. Like, that's a complete Triceratops skull right there. The only thing that's missing is part of a horn. I was like, that looks like a pile of fucking rocks to me. I have fucked up a lot of dinosaur
I want to
fossils.
see this show now.
Dude, it's great.
What'd you
I
say,
can't remember.
Dinosaur Hunter?
Dinosaur Hunters. I think it was on. I want to say it was on fucking Hulu or Prime. One of those.
Holy shit.
They had more than one season of this show. Like they had several seasons of this show.
I mean, it's as good as any other show.
Yeah, and they had another dude on there that found the most complete T-Rex skeleton that's ever been found. And I think, if I remember right, I think his name was fucking Big Tex. Like that's what they named the dinosaur, was Big Tex. And he's trying to sell it.
All right.
And they got they had a deal for I don't know, a couple $1,000,000, and then it fell through. It's like, yeah, because it's not real.
How'd you stumble on that old world order video?
I was listening to another podcast.
Trader.
I want to say it was, what was it? Our Big
I
Dumb
don't know.
Mouth? Yeah, OBDM. Yeah.
Our Big Dumb Mouth?
Our Big Dumb Mouth. And they were talking about it, and they had a link to it. I was like, huh, let me check this out. I watched it. I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah, don't be scared to click that link. It does say Rumble on it, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
it's not going to
But
register you as a Republican
Be
immediately.
warned, you will become a Republican, though.
I mean, it might sway you that way.
Yeah. Just
But-
scroll through some of those recommended videos in there.
Yeah, that documentary that you're going to watch will not be the one that persuades you.
No.
What's up with this documentary? How come they have like what appears to be five retarded people on it? They don't seem like sane people.
There was only one there that really seemed remotely sane.
Who?
That I don't even remember his name.
None of them seem sane to me on this documentary. And the one with the doctor in front of his name seemed the most dumb.
I don't remember which one I'm talking about. The one that was studying all these ancient fucking ruins and cultures for his whole life, and then he was like, but then I kind of realized that there's kind of a hidden culture.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Under our
the
nose.
engineer guy.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was like, there's kind of a hidden culture right under our nose in all these cities, and like I never really realized it or thought about it like that. But then start walking around these cities, and you're like, what the fuck is that building doing here?
Yeah, we might have just stumbled on the first for real pod trip where we go find some old shit in Houston and go fucking. Let's go check it out, dude. Let's go be detectives.
Did you Google Houston
Let's go see if we
fires?
can get up under that motherfucker. No, did you?
Yep,
When was it?
it had one. I can't remember what year, but it had one.
No shit. What year was the Houston fire? He's all, hang on, let me pause
And
my
like,
porno.
and Galveston has had fucking hurricanes and floods. And
Millions
shit.
of man. Did y'all see that wall at Galveston today?
Uh-uh.
The waves are just hitting that fucking wall right now.
Well, my neighborhood, the marina and shit, was flooded.
What the fuck?
1912.
1912. Holy shit. Wow.
Well, and the other thing is like when they're talking about these World's Fairs,
Wait.
they're
We'll have to
said-
find something older than 1912 to go look at.
Yeah, these World Fairs. They said there was one in Omaha.
I know. It makes no sense.
Everybody in the world's going to fucking Omaha.
It makes no sense. I get it. How did they all get to these fairs?
How'd they fucking hear about them?
Yeah.
They didn't have emails.
Yeah.
It's the World Fair. Are you gonna fucking send a letter to fucking Russia back then? Send it on a boat? You gotta
That's
send
weird.
it. You gotta send it after the fucking this fair. You gotta send it, and it might get there in time, and then they still have to travel there.
But did people come from other parts of the world?
Well, they had the airships though.
Yeah, they did have some airships.
Airships.
They had the fucking airships.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of these World Fairs, they were like
Those are legit.
a couple million people would show up.
Yeah, like they weren't like little events. They were big fucking
Right.
events.
But I'm just not sure if people came from.
Could you imagine
Europe.
like a couple million people showed up to Houston?
They do.
Now that would wreak havoc. No, they don't.
Like when the Super Bowl was here,
No, it wasn't a couple million.
it was a lot of people.
I'd say maybe 200,000.
Maybe
200,000. Like, what's the
Maybe.
capacity of the Reliance Stadium? It's like 112, I think.
It's even that.
If that, maybe 98.
If that.
I think the Aggie Stadium, whatever that thing's called, is the largest, and it's like 112,000.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine 2 million people showing up, dude. That'd be crazy. Dead air. Hey, I don't have to fart.
You find it?
That's
Pull that
right.
up, Jamesy.
Put your wiener back.
71,000.
70.
Yeah. So
That's talking about in the stadium, though.
yeah, but who's gonna fucking get on an airplane to fly here to not go to the game?
140,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a couple million. It's a few short.
Yeah. A few short.
It's a few short.
A few short. But yeah, I couldn't imagine that kind of migration, especially then.
Then, yeah.
It's like, yeah, were there even cars for most of those world fairs?
No.
There weren't, right?
No.
Or were there? When did the car get invented?
Like early 1900s is when it actually
Oh
went
yeah,
into,
some
like,
of those world fairs were in the 1800s.
yeah, when they actually went into production. But even then, they were like, their top speed was like 10 miles an hour. Like, they weren't fast.
The first World's Fair was in 1851.
What the fuck?
So they're
Yeah, it hurts my brain. Okay, so we had trains.
They're
People
cruising-
could have come on trains.
when was the railroad finished or completed? Whatever.
Railroad here or everywhere else?
Like when the Japanese finally finished it for us.
Japanese finished it?
Yeah, they built the railroad.
You mean the Chinese?
Maybe the Chinese. I don't know, one of them. They're all the
And
same.
the Irish?
They're all the same.
All right. All right.
The Transcontinental Railroad,
Yeah, that one.
1869.
So the
shortly
first,
after.
So the first World's Fair was before.
But it was already functioning.
But they had some.
Where
It's
was
not
the
from-
where was the first World's Fair?
New York.
It was in New York.
Yeah, that makes
that
sense.
one. Yeah.
That makes
But
sense.
they had them in the 1820s.
Huh?
Trains.
Oh, I thought you were saying World's Fairs.
He said, huh?
But yeah, it's kind of it's a little bit of a thought-provoking.
Yeah, very much so.
thing.
That's what I like about that kind of thing, or any of the conspiracy stuff. It just makes you think about shit differently.
Yeah, and like that one is a lot like the
Makes you
flat
ask
Earth
questions.
shit. Like they say stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, never once thought about that because we're all so fucking like the history is so beat into our fucking heads.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like, oh no, that's like, oh no, it was fucking no horse and buggies. And you're like, wait a minute, horse and buggies, dirt roads, wooden sidewalks. How in the fuck they build this? How the fuck they build this, but they can't pave a fucking road?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And without paved roads, like how in the fuck they get this shit here?
Yeah.
Like there's not a quarry next door.
Yeah, it's fucking bonkers. And there's like no records. Is the fucking crazy.
Yeah, no
'Cause
records.
There's records of everything at that time, but there's no records. Like there's no name of an engineer that built it.
Okay.
There's no teams. There's no worker
And then
paychecks.
So, do you know how many people attended that World's Fair?
Which
Which one? The New York one? The first one?
Yeah, in 1893.
How many people?
How many?
27 million.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
27. Shut the fuck
So
up.
27 people attended the fair.
27 people or 27 million?
27 million.
Okay.
Shut the
wait,
fuck
wait.
up.
How long did that World Fair last?
It's like a week.
No, but it was like 2 months.
You think?
Yeah.
Hold on.
See, it makes no sense,
There
right?
was that many people
Like
on
you
the
thinking
planet
there was only
then?
67 little people, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah.
27 million people in 1850 got
talking
on
about.
the wooden fucking boats and floated across the giant fucking ocean. The Statue of Liberty wasn't even there.
Is this where the original, like, New York being the center of culture comes from? That saying?
Yeah.
Is there anything left standing from that World Fair? Like any little bit of
I
it?
don't think so.
It'd be cool to see
supposedly
any of those
the Eiffel
things.
Tower.
That's in France.
It's in Paris.
Yeah.
I bet that fucking chick, the lost episode, she's seen some of the shit from the old world.
Yeah.
She lived there, remember? She lived
Yeah.
in Paris.
We need to get her back, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had her do another reading not long ago. It was pretty tight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She say you're going to die in like 3 weeks?
No, you should get her to do one, dude. It's tight. It's fun. You go, what the fuck?
Fucking call her right now.
How you know this about me, bro?
We'll do one now.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh. What, she got to do research first on the Google?
No, dude.
Oh.
More like if your boss called you right now and was like, hey, come on back to work real quick. We got another hour of work to do. You can go, you can go fuck yourself. I'll get there when I get there.
No. I'd be like, don't in my computer right now. Get fucked.
No. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could call her right now.
You're
She'll go,
telling me
yeah,
she
cool,
doesn't
I'll
have
get to
a
that.
deck of- she doesn't have a deck of cards with her?
She's like, yeah, cool, I'll get to that. And then when
Fuck
she has
off.
time to do it, she'll fucking send it to you. Yeah. Like, wait, let me drop everything I was thinking about doing.
So how long were they?
So that was the Chicago's World Fair in 1893, where 27 million people,
Showed up.
not all at once, just throughout the.
How long is it, though?
See that I can't really find.
They don't know? The internet doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
how long it was. That's what she
Hold
said.
on, I want to ask GPT.
You're going to ask Jeeves? Is that
no,
what you
he's
just
gonna
said?
ask the AIs.
Oh. 27 million fucking people.
That's an insane number, dude.
Dude, that couldn't happen right now.
That's the population of Texas.
More.
No, yeah, Texas is 27 million.
Is it?
I think so, yeah. That's everyone in Texas. Let's just take
Yeah.
a trip in the next 2 months. Let's all go up to Chicago.
If you include all the illegals, yeah.
There's gonna be so much dead air on this one. I don't even care, dude. Hey, if y'all are at home, just fucking look this shit up too, and then
Let's see.
type it in the comments and tell us how wrong we are. 6 months, 27 million people. Dude, that's 5 million people a month. Even if you broke it down to the day, that's 60,000 new people a day.
It's a lot of fucking people.
That's 2 million. You can't move 60,000 people in and out of a city on horse and buggies.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. That math doesn't math.
In 2023, the population of Texas is estimated to be 30 million in Texas. So it's fucking Texas.
Yeah, Texas went. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Those motherfuckers did it.
That's
Nikola
like,
Tesla had the free fucking electricity going through the city and shit.
And there used to be fucking more elements on the periodic table.
oh, yeah. That's a weird one.
Ether was one of them.
Yeah.
You been listening to Terrence Howard?
No,
No,
was
that's on
in
that
this.
old world.
Oh, that's on
Okay.
there?
Old world.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, y'all think that shit's real with copper, with like copper wires up in the air making your crops grow better? Y'all seen that shit?
Well, they say if you put it in your bed,
Yeah.
in your plant bed, your vegetables will grow better. Yeah.
Yeah, there's farmers, like independent farmers that are doing this shit where they'll wrap copper wire and have it like
Is
sticking
that why people
10 feet
wear
in the air.
wear them copper knee braces and shit? Because it makes it more better.
I don't think so, but I
Tommy,
think that's the
what is
idea
it? Tommy
behind it.
Copper? Something
Yeah,
like
they
that?
would, yeah. My father-in-law wears one.
And the little bracelets. Make the copper bracelets with the magnets in it. Give you better balance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make you more aerodynamic when you fight.
Yeah.
I turn green when I wear that shit.
You're
Copper.
allergic.
Yeah, that shit just my screen.
But yeah, they take those wires. It's just like 10 feet in the air. And then it's just down in the ground where all their plants are at.
Oh, it's grounded?
So yeah, it's just bringing electricity into their fucking plants.
Think
And they're
that's what-
big. The fucking vegetables come out.
Do you think that's why they switched all of our overhead power lines to aluminum?
Dude, maybe. That might have just been a cost thing.
I mean,
How
that's
does
what they tell
Tesla
us.
power the whole World's Fair back then? And you know,
So what they were
We don't
saying,
have that
what
shit
they were
today.
saying on there is like this, like that's what all these domes on everything were. Like they knew that they could just extract free energy, free electricity from the ether, which is everything in dead space.
Yeah.
So they were saying like it was so readily available that like you could go and buy a plot of land and you just set up this thing essentially like a windmill, set up this thing in your yard, and you got fucking electricity. Like you don't need a power grid, you don't need any of that shit. Like you just set up this thing and you got electricity.
That's pretty wild.
Is that why power lines are so high? They're just sucking all electricity out of the.
No, they're so high so you can get stuff under them.
Some are pretty fucking high.
So we're pretty high, but that's not. It's a whole different thing.
Because
that's just pushing power through a line to get to another
transmitting
point.
it from one point to another.
But yeah, we're talking about like the easiest way to picture it is like
solar. Basically.
Just think Moscow.
Yeah,
the way all their buildings are,
all those domes.
They all got the round domes with the little point coming out.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's all those are, and bricks can hold electricity. They can hold the charge. So all those things are made out of like fucking mortar.
Like
it's just like an independent
stone.
little fucking
generator, like a basically like a battery, like a solar, like a solar charged battery.
It's
except
its
for
own
it's
little
not
power grid.
It's not solar. It's not dependent on the sun. It just pulls electricity out of the ether.
Yeah, and Tesla got
Out
all
of
of
the
his
sky.
funding pulled at the very end, and they made him out to be a crazy person because J.P. Morgan was funding him to get all those towers built. He was building those giant towers
I heard
globally.
that, yeah.
J.P. Morgan pulled the funding near the end, where it's like when he's ready to turn some of them on,
And like 2
because he
years,
found out he couldn't meter it.
and then like 2 years later, Standard Oil was created.
Yeah,
Which is what today?
Exxon,
And do you know who owns those documents? Tesla's documents?
Donald Trump. Well, technically his uncle.
His uncle. Yeah.
that is one of the wilder ones,
That's
right?
crazy, bro.
What was it? He was an FBI agent, right?
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe that's why they're trying to put him in prison.
Maybe. Yeah, but supposedly Trump's uncle, who I think was an FBI agent at the time, was the first one into Tesla's dwelling in that hotel when he died.
Well,
And gathered up all his time machine shit
supposedly
and a lot of his shit, and like it just kind of disappeared from there.
Supposedly, Daddy Donnie is a fucking time traveler, anyways.
I
So-
can't believe that though, dude. Like if you're gonna be
nuts.
a time traveler, you wouldn't have had like a fucking better body. You got all the secrets to fucking everything because you could travel through time, and
But
you
isn't-
just look like a fucking pile of orange mashed potatoes.
But isn't
dude.
that the ultimate flex?
No, dude, it's not.
Yes, it is. Like, yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I choose to look like this. Fuck y'all.
Dude,
Not
no
the way
one
he loves women.
No,
he
dude.
loves women, dude.
No one wants to look like they can't tie their own shoes. That's not a thing, dude. Nobody wants that. That's just what happens.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen his parents, though?
Like, as much as that dude likes to play golf, you don't think he would have picked out an avatar where he
No.
could have played golf better?
Google pictures of his parents, dude.
They look like bent over lizard people.
They look like like they don't look like real people. They look like some shit out of Beavis and Butthead or something. Like, it's fucking crazy.
They arrest that guy yet or no?
No.
They just look like grandma and grandpa.
Oh, you must not. I must have seen some gnarly picture of them
I
or
don't know.
something.
They
I
look
must have
regular
seen. I
people.
must have seen like the worst picture ever fucking taken of them because they looked like straight.
Definitely rich. Extremely rich.
They looked like straight like evil cartoon characters. It was fucking crazy. Did you see that
No,
fucking shit
dude.
on the internet, dude? They were.
I don't think I've
fucking-
ever looked up his parents.
Dude, it was crazy. I came across this deal and they looked like some straight fucking evil menaces from some fucking.
His dad was
Tim Burton
definitely
movie.
getting in some ladies.
Duh.
I mean, his dad was.
It's only like a modern time where like you being filthy rich doesn't necessarily mean you have tons of women. That's a new idea.
You think so?
Yeah, this has always been a thing. If you had a shit ton
kings
of
have
money, you
women.
always had broads. That's been a thing forever.
You saying it's not
yeah.
a thing now?
Yeah, it's not a thing now.
Oh, now. No,
Yeah.
I got you.
You think it's not a thing now?
I think it's not a thing now, but like on purpose. Like people don't want that now.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
can
mean?
see- yeah, I can
Because
see
if you
that.
have tons of
yeah.
money and then you're just running around your wife, that shit doesn't look good for your money anymore.
Yeah, I can
that's
see
like a
that.
modern
Yeah.
times thing.
Yeah, but they still do it.
That seems like
Oh,
a
they still
hella-
do it. It's just not as open.
That seems like a hella flex.
What?
If
Yeah,
you got
back-
a whole fuck ton of money,
like-
you have a wife, and you got like 3 other
A
broads.
whole harem.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like,
I have another theory about that too, though. It's like, relationships are already hard. But if you've been with somebody 35 fucking years, are y'all really trying to bang anymore? If all the money's taken care of, you know what I mean? Your wife's filthy fucking rich because of you. You think she's going to give a shit if you're doing something else? She probably
no, probably
She
not.
may
It's
like it
probably-
because she doesn't have to fuck with you. Like,
it's probably
go
more
do
of
that.
of an appearance thing.
Yeah, like they're like, yeah, I see what you're saying. They're
Maybe.
like, go the fuck away. Go like hang out with her.
Yeah, go
Like,
get that fucking hand job over there.
Yeah,
I don't
go-
want to fucking touch you or smell you. You're annoying.
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna go down here and fucking sip Mai Tais, and you leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
Stop
I wonder if there's
trying
a way to
fondle my
look up
breasts.
if, like, when prostitution had become illegal, like, divorce rates went up. Because I bet that shit used to save marriages.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
Bet it did.
You got your lady at home taking care of that, and then you have your lady on the road. Is that what you're saying? Like back?
No, it's good.
Back,
It's that thing. You've been with somebody 20 years. They don't want to fuck you every day.
you don't think? You don't think your grandparents are still getting at it?
No, nursing homes are wild.
That's different,
I hear that.
though.
I hear that.
Yeah, that's different though. That's not couples. That's like
Yeah, and you're near the end of death. Like, fucking.
yeah, they're just getting it in.
It sounds like a total reverse of life. So when you're a teenager, you can do that, right? You're just out there in your 20s, whatever,
Yeah.
you're getting it, and you get married.
Now
And
you're
when
locked
you get
down.
like around 70, 80, you can start doing it again.
You just fucking cut loose, Benjamin Button style.
Shit.
I mean,
But they said that they.
if I get there, dude, I'm going to find out what no teeth feels like. I know that.
I think I read this. I might have just made this part up. But they said like it wasn't really an issue, like STDs and shit running through nursing homes until Viagra. Viagra came out.
I mean, that might be true.
Yeah, and it started running rampant because.
But yeah, I don't know.
STDs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
always
like
been
herpes?
a thing with them.
Not just herpes, but like STDs.
All of them.
All of them. The clap, fucking all kinds of shit running
Yeah.
through fucking nursing homes.
Through there, and when carnivals show up in town, that's when like the local health departments get spikes.
Yeah.
That moving circus just comes through town, just bangs everything in the neighborhood, and then bounces.
I saw a post today that fucking last week there was like 42,000 people diagnosed with STDs in Houston alone.
Believe
Like,
it.
What in the fuck?
What neighborhood?
Houston? Dirty bang it out.
it.
What the
How many?
fuck?
How many?
Like 42,000 in a week.
How many times you got tested with something?
I've been tested a few times. Never had anything though.
You liar.
Never
What about
had
you?
No,
Yeah, me
bro.
either. Then
No.
anything. You've had the clap a couple
fucking
of times.
angels.
You've had the clap a couple.
I don't
of
even
times.
know what that means. What's
You
the
don't know?
clap?
Chlamydia.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Oh yeah.
I've had that a couple times. Yeah,
No,
I've
I've
had that a
never
couple times.
gone anywhere and got tested.
You've
What?
just let it run its course. Fucking savage.
That's wild, dude. That's
Dude,
probably how you lost your hair. You've had syphilis this whole time.
Dude,
Maybe.
what the fuck? Next. Jesus Christ.
I just figured I'd hear about it if it happened.
They'd get tested and tell you.
Somebody could give me a call and say, "Hey,
Does it sting when you pee?
no, I'm in my fucking 40s and married now, man. That shit's over."
Dude, when you do go get tested though, it is kind of wild because they're gonna do that AIDS test every time, and then you're gonna wait a couple weeks to hear back. And that couple weeks, it's not like you're thinking about it all day,
But when
but
it
it
hits
will
ya.
pop in your head. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I might also have AIDS. I'm gonna find out about in a couple days." You know what I mean? It's a real like eye opener. Like, oh shit.
Especially with what you do for a living. You just dragging dirty
yeah.
needles over your fingers like, uh-oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oops.
that makes sense that you get them because you're an artist.
Well, I mean, I haven't gotten one in a while.
He hasn't gotten one because of his profession. He's got one because his fucking dick was hurting.
Yeah, that's when I used to get them. Yeah.
He got one because his
I used to
fucking-
get them when I was a wild man.
Yeah, his fucking dick was stinging when he peed, and it was fucking oozing weird shit. And he was like, "Uh-oh, I better get this oversized Q-tip
Hey, also
shoved
wait,
up my
this
pee
could be a
hole."
good PSA. Hey, fellas, if you're just walking around and every once in a while when you pee, it kind of hurts a little bit, but you don't know what that is. But also, you just kind of like got pre-cum in your underwear and it's clear a lot. That probably means you got chlamydia, and you should go get something done about
The
that
fuck?
instead of just fucking random bitches. That's not pre-cum because you're horny all the time, dog. That is chlamydia.
It could also mean
God
like a
damn.
urinary tract infection. It could mean
Yeah,
several
it could be
things,
some other things,
but
but go get it checked out.
It could be several things.
Yeah, when there's something going sideways with your pee-pee,
What the
don't just wing
fuck
it.
kind of women are you hanging out with?
If your pee is
good ones.
leaky,
The what?
no bueno.
The good ones.
The good ones?
Yeah.
No.
The good ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that noise, bro.
This guy. Hey, look, I've
No.
had sex with more than one woman, James. I'm sorry,
Oh, my
but it has happened.
And he's done butt stuff with almost all of them.
That's weird. Well,
Yeah.
Because
Life happens.
that's how the UTIs
Life
happen.
happens.
You get a little bit of poo up in there.
hey, what do y'all think about those G20s?
The summits?
Nah, man, them old Chevy vans.
Oh yeah.
They're the shit, right?
Yeah.
Got all that wood going through it.
I mean, yeah, they're.
It's like a rolling nightclub. I
Yeah,
fucking love them, dude.
I mean, they're Sketch City, but they're fucking tight.
what do you mean
as
Sketch
fuck.
City?
Like people are gonna hide their kids when you drive past for sure.
No, they got all the windows on the side. We're not talking about like a.
Wait. all the windows, or are you talking about just like 1 or 2 bubble windows? Because those are the dope ones with 1 or 2 bubble windows.
No. I don't want the ones with all the windows that have the curtains.
Oh, like you're talking
Like it looks like a living room. You got 4 captain chairs that swivel.
Yeah, you're talking like the
2 big benches in the back lay down to make a huge bed.
You're talking like the camper van before they were called camper vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
are tight.
It's got the big dome top on top.
With the
but all
with
that
the
really is a
extended-
badass AC unit.
with the extended roof. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a documentary on Netflix called Vans. And
Is
they
it good?
Do this whole fucking thing. Yeah, they get together like once a year and look at each other's fucking vans and get drunk.
Yeah, I used to never
Stone.
like vans, but recently I'm into it.
Dude, you remember Bo's van?
Yeah,
The fucking thing was tight.
it was tight.
It was tight as
I
fuck.
didn't realize how tight it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look fun.
Like the Sprinter vans.
I want to get one.
Sprinter vans make more sense to me than a pickup truck does.
Well, yeah, because it's tall as fuck.
Tall
You
and
can
like
put a refrigerator in the back.
yeah, and you don't.
Also, yeah, another PSA.
Nothing's getting rained
fellas,
on.
If you're moving a refrigerator, a full-size refrigerator, you don't want to lay that thing down because they got Freon tanks on the bottom. And if you move it laying down, it's going to bounce and that thing's broken. And now you don't have a fridge. It's got to be standing up.
Or
Don't
if
lay
you-
that shit down in the back of your Honda Pilot.
or
It's
if
not
you-
going to be a good deal
Or if
for
you
you.
ever do lay it down, you have to let it stand back up for
A while.
a while for that shit to drain back down.
Yeah, good
They
luck with
used
that.
it used to be the same with TVs. You had to like let TVs chill before you turned them on if you fucking moved them
The
for
old
a
tubes?
while, like the old school ones. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if it was the tubes or if it was like those projector ones, like the old flat screens that took
Mm-hmm.
up half your fucking room and they were 42 inches.
Man, we used to have one of those in a house I lived in with Ace. And Aaron's Rent Center would come try to repo it every week. And Ace would just answer the door in his underwear. He would like take off his clothes when they got there, just answer the door in his underwear. He'd be like, "No, I ain't got no TV, man." And it's like right there in the door. You can see it. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Just shut the door. Aaron
Dude,
Rent Centers.
Those
places are
TVs,
such rip-offs.
they looked so badass in a room at the time. And then the sun would come up and you're like, oh, I can't even see this thing.
Can't see anything.
Can't see shit on this
How
thing.
the
see
fuck
nothing.
do
It's
they
useless.
repost shit?
They come to your
They-
house and they try to unplug it from the wall and take
Yeah,
it out.
they'll show up, but most people will voluntarily just hand the
Like
shit back.
they can't just come in your house.
They can't
No, no,
come in
no.
your house unless you let them in your house.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, this is Texas.
Most people don't know that. Most people, if somebody shows up and they're like, "Hey, we need our shit back,"
They
give it
freak
back.
out.
I mean, if
Yeah,
it's
they're
a-
just like here, they don't want to be bothered. They don't
if
want
it's
competition.
if it's a big enough deal, they'll take you to like court
That's what
and
I
they'll
figured.
sue you if it's a big
whole
enough
repo
deal.
But yeah,
thing's
for like
kinda-
for $500, they're not taking you to court. It's not worth their time.
That's
They'd rather
crazy
just
how
fuck
they
up your
send somebody
credit.
to your house.
I think it's crazy the shit you can get from those Rent-A-Center places. Like, remember back in the day, it was not even that long ago, they had DVD players. Why do you need to go to Rent-A-Center to get a $35 DVD player?
Well, it's real simple, Nick. Not everyone makes as much money as you.
But it's a DVD player. You don't need it. Nobody needs a DVD player.
Poor people need DVD players.
There's a lot of people with DVDs.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah.
Just watching Jerry Maguire constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it now. You see the same thing now. It's just all internet.
Yeah.
Y'all see that shit? You can buy a fucking $40 pair of shoes on like Klarna, and your payment's only $12 a fucking week. I'm all,
Yeah.
what in the fuck?
Yeah, making fucking payments on a T-shirt.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. What
Yeah.
in the fuck? So I use that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I'll use it. I'll use it because of this. Because fuck them, dude. I'm not gonna give them all that money today. That money's worth less next month.
Is there
They can have
interest?
it next month.
Is there interest?
If you pay it on time, there's never interest, and it's an automatic draft anyway. So I just click the fucking button. I'm all fuck you then, dude.
I've
$12 a week.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be
I've never even
50
I've
bucks
never
every
even
other
clicked
month
on
or
that
some
to
shit.
see what it is.
Dude, just click on it.
No.
Because yeah, check it out. So if you're giving a banker money today, it's worth this amount. If they get that money in 2 months, it's worth less. So I'm all fuck them. They can have it later. That's why I use it.
Okay.
If they set up the thing where they want less fucking money, I'm gonna give them less money.
You do you, boo boo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Until one of those payments for some reason doesn't go through, and they owe $900 on a pair of $40 sneakers.
They're gonna come knock on your fucking door.
Yeah,
me
we're gonna
those
need those sneakers back.
Yeah. give me them raggedy ass sneakers.
Yeah.
Like, here, there's some dog
Yeah.
shit on them, but there you go.
But yeah, if there's no interest on that shit, fuck yeah, dude. Send that money later.
All right.
dude.
That's a crazy system.
But I've seen
Yeah.
that shit. I've seen like those interest-free payments for shit that's like $4.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking nut. Like, fucking crazy. You know what else I think is crazy? And I feel bad.
I think a lot of
But-
that shit's set up right now because people's pockets are so tight too. People aren't buying, so they're trying
Yeah.
to find cleverer ways
Yeah.
to still move merchandise.
I feel bad when I pull up to the gas station and you know how like the pump says what the last person pumped. And when it's like
yeah, it'd be like
$3
$8.
$3.27 or $5, and it's like
That's a lot of people, man.
1.12
people.
gallons. It's
Yep.
like fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, there's some people that have to fill up their car like every other day because of
Yeah,
that.
like that
Yep.
sucks.
Yeah, dude.
And that they don't have a commute either. Like
Yeah, and
it's
a lot
like-
of times that fucking person right there, it's like a single parent.
yeah.
Their kids are in the car that doesn't have air conditioner here, right? And then they're headed to like their fucking brother's house for dinner because they ain't got no more food in the fucking fridge, and they don't get paid again until next Friday.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sucks
dude.
bad, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there
A lot.
really hurting.
And
Definitely
here
a
we
city
are.
Us
like
over
this.
here, we're like,
And here we
what's
are.
up with the old world?
Here we are like, hey, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's less than what you put in your car today.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that gas, dude. You can walk. Just fucking send us
Yeah.
some Patreon money so we don't have to walk.
You got an Obama phone, right? Come
Yeah,
on
fuck
with
it.
Yeah,
Send it.
send it.
The links below.
Hey,
You don't need to go to work anyway. Dude. Just send that
easy
shit.
$5 payments from now till eternity.
Yeah. Forever, dude. Forever. We'll just sit on a couch and get fatter and fatter, dude. One day
Yeah.
our bellies will touch.
Just touch.
I did see a cool couch my wife sent me that was like a 2-seater.
Yeah.
It's not these. It's a little bit wider than 2 of these cushions. It just looked really cool. I'll show you on break.
Okay.
It's a lot of money though.
Fuck yeah. What's a lot of money? $5?
No,
What's a lot of money?
you'll see.
Okay.
You'll
Is it-
laugh at it, but
is
for
it
me,
on-
it's a lot of money.
Is it on Marketplace?
No,
So this is like a unused.
no, it's an old couch.
Oh.
It's like a vintage, but I don't think anyone's ever sat on it.
Somebody's grandma's that had it covered in plastic and living
Yeah.
room that nobody ever saw.
She's doing handies for the fucking preacher when he come by.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Preacher hand.
Everybody thinks their grandparents had that couch covered in plastic, so nobody'd sit on it.
No, it was for jizz.
Yeah, it was for your grandma squirting on that motherfucker,
Jizz.
dude. When grandpa was banging her out, or the milkman when
Just
grandpa wasn't home.
plowing.
Yeah, dude, they didn't have good cleaners like today. There wasn't Scotch Guard back then, dude.
No.
They had to keep that plastic on so their couch didn't smell like
Just
piss and cum,
plowing.
dude. Yeah. Every once in a while, they'd be doing some anal and somebody fart a little bit. Now you got shit on your white couch.
Everybody's
Nope.
got pink eye. Gotta wipe
Yeah.
that pink eye off of there.
Grandma's a squirter, dude. Get used to it.
You know what's crazy? When you think about like not that long ago, I mean, to some of the youngins, it might be a long time ago. But if you think about like the 80s, there was like 4 different couches available, and that was it. Everybody had one of 4 different couches.
What do you mean?
Like,
I don't
if you
remember
look at-
this.
If you look at pictures from the 80s, like
Everybody had the same couch?
almost everybody, like you'll look at the picture, and be like, oh yeah, my parents had that couch. There was like 4 different kinds of fabric that the couches were made out of, and everybody had the same shit.
I remember we had one from Sears, I think, that was like a sectional. Like one of them L-shaped ones. We
Yeah,
had
that
one
was
for a
that was
long
past
time.
that was past the 80s. That was like some specialty shit. That was
Like
some
floral.
specialty- Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was 80s.
Either floral. Most of them were like brown and cream colored, fucking floral shit, or some of them had like a little farmer dude on them.
And some were hard as fuck.
They were all hard as fuck.
Then the 80s or 90s came around where they got like pillow top.
Yeah. They got real fluffy
Like a
and big.
yeah.
And they were usually some sort of pastel color.
There weren't. I find this hard to believe. I imagine there was at least a few J's in every city that had furniture stores.
Those furniture stores, unless they were like a fancy boutique one, the whole showroom was 4 different couches in different
It was
sizes.
Sears. You went to Sears.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they were like
That's where the poor people went.
they had several different sizes.
Everybody went.
They had several different sizes, but they pretty much all looked the same. You had
Is
about
Sears
4
even a
choices.
thing anymore? They're all
No.
gone, right?
Yeah.
No, they're gone. Yeah.
They're out of here.
What happened to Sears?
Nobody needs that goddamn catalog no more.
No
Amazon,
more
for
fucking
real.
Sears catalog.
That
Yeah,
Sears
Sky Mall
catalog
took
was
over.
fucking. Remember how thick that bitch was?
Yeah.
I used to flip to the swimsuit section.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the underwear section.
Before
The beaten times, dude.
before JPEGs.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Before computers.
For y'all youngsters that don't know, we grew up. There was no internet in the house.
None.
Yeah, you had to find
You
an
had,
old.
you had to have actual physical content.
Yeah,
You had to go to
find,
the
You had to
woods.
find an old magazine in the woods on your way home from the fucking store.
And you would find those magazines.
You
Fuck
would.
yeah.
They'd be sticky.
The good old swank.
And
Yeah.
you just lie to yourself.
Club International.
Ugh.
Yeah, you'd lie to yourself. You'd say, this is stuck together because it's been out here in the rain. You knew better.
They were
You'd still pick
hardcore
that
too.
up.
Oh,
Real
huh?
hardcore.
Brutal.
Yeah.
They're
Like-
brutal.
Not Playboy.
No.
Yeah.
There's no airbrushing.
I mean, there was
They were
some
the good
Playboy.
ones. They were the good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a funny story. One time when I was first in Houston, not familiar with the area, we were living down in Montrose area.
Gay?
Yeah. And there was like a Hollywood convenience store, and I ran in, like, grabbed cigarettes, beers, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of porn on one wall. The entire wall is just porn mags, dude, and videos.
All dudes.
I'm looking and I'm like, what the That's when I realized, like, we're in the gay area of town. I didn't know where we were before that.
And you were wondering why it felt so fucking homey? You were
Yeah,
like, why does this feel so
Yeah, I was like, I feel so at home here.
accepted?
But yeah, the entire wall was just like, cocks out banging, dude. And I was all, holy
They
shit.
didn't even have the plastic blacked out sleeve on them?
No, dude, it was like...
It was just dongs.
Not on Montrose. Montrose
Really?
had it all out
yeah,
there.
dude, just like out in a convenience store. Like, people walking in and out this bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're down there, you know where you're at.
Do they
if
still-
you're from Houston.
Do they still print porno mags?
Yeah,
I think so.
That's fucking wild.
they do.
Feel like that feels like a waste of time and effort.
It's not.
No?
No.
Why?
Um,
People still buy them?
I think much like a lot of the porn business, it's all just sex trafficking shit. You heard that one about Hefner?
Oh yeah,
He's Epstein, dude.
He's just Epstein on the West Coast.
Yeah, supposedly there's like tunnels under his house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just Epstein shit. Like he was one of the first ones and one of the big ones in that era that was doing this. But yeah, I think all those porn things are the same way. It's just ways to get
Money laundering, basically.
people
Basically, money laundering.
and people.
Selling
Yeah.
magazines.
Like
Money and people laundering. Yeah. That business ain't going away, dude.
Porn
Ever.
will never go away.
No, it's not going away. No.
They
Not unless like everyone voluntarily decides to like do some shit to like curb your libidos.
They
People
just-
start taking fucking saltpeter every day and not get boners anymore. Maybe, but
They just
that ain't
gave-
gonna happen.
Fuck no.
they just gave Starlink to a fucking Amazon tribe,
Oh yeah. I saw that.
and they fucking hit porn right away.
Yeah. And
Like,
the elders there
instantly.
are like, no one here is watching porn because like the people in our village, you're not allowed to kiss in public. But like all the teens there, they got phones, dude.
and
They're
they're
fucking whacking it, bro.
they're fucking spanking
Yeah.
it. They're watching
Uh-huh.
the dirtiest of the dirty
Oh
shit too.
Their birth rates are about to skyrocket. Yeah.
It didn't take much searching for that shit to pop up.
No, dude. No, not at all.
So is Elon the angel of death for them then?
Or life. I guess it depends on how you want to
Yeah.
put it. Yeah.
That guy, he's making shit free.
But yeah, that satellite shit, that's fucking crazy for places like that. Because it's like whole cultures of people, like everything about their life is all make believe still. They don't have the internet. They don't know anything about what can be.
Well, I mean,
And now all of a sudden it's just dropped in their lap.
most of our life with the internet is all make believe too. But, anyways,
Yeah, but you're not in a village where there's like 3 old people just telling you how everything works, and you go,
Oh, no,
okay.
no.
That there's
No,
dragons
that's what I mean.
out there and shit like that.
Yeah.
well, I mean, sort
Now
of.
they realize there's a whole world, and they're like, wait, there's towns with fucking millions of people.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? There's airplanes we can get on. What
shingles?
the
What in the fuck are shingles?
That's a tribe, right?
Yeah.
Look at North Korea. Those people,
fuck? Oh, dude.
like on that scale, is fucking nuts to me.
So
That
what do we
those
do? We
fucking
just
people
dropping
have
off
no
cell
fucking
phones out
idea.
of planes over there already turned on, or what?
I think it's fucking nuts. Like, there's literally tribes in Africa that when they see a fucking airplane, they're like trying to throw spears at it and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. They've
Think of
never
the
seen one
story they
before.
have about it.
Never fucking seen one.
They
That's
call
fucking
it
nuts,
something.
eh?
They have a story about it.
Is
Yeah.
that how we would act to a fucking UFO if one came down? We'd just start
How we
shooting at
do
it.
fucking act.
Just
Yeah.
be all pow, pow, pow,
Now they're
pow.
trying to fuck it.
Battle of Los Angeles, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's exactly what we
shit.
fucking do.
Yep.
What the fuck is that? I don't know. Shoot
You know
guns
what?
at it.
Aliens are probably women, and that's why they don't come down here very often.
Because they're like, it ain't safe down there.
Yeah, maybe.
They'd rather fuck with a bear. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're mutilating cattle and shit. They're like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck them people.
Dude, I did see that one. That was fucking weird, right?
What?
Every time we abduct these people and we shove shit up their ass, all the dudes get boners. Fuck these people. These people are sick.
They all get bones. That's funny.
They're just like scared of us.
Like, these motherfuckers are savages now.
They got these probes
Yeah, why do you think they're shoving stuff up people's butts?
because they
Who
see us
fucking
doing it like they
Dude,
do to each
maybe.
other.
Well, that's probably why abduction numbers have decreased, because they're looking down and they're like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers are probing themselves. They're doing
Probably.
it to themselves now? What?
Probably.
That's probably why we got cell phones so they can watch us. That's where our cell phones are. There's cameras in our fucking, just watching everything we do. It's not the government. It's
I
the
think
goddamn
about that
aliens.
sometimes when I'm whacking it, dude.
Oh yeah, they're
Like I'm
watching.
trying to figure out how to hold my phone where it's covering that front camera.
No, they got the back one.
I
Just
just
dropping on
I just
myself
know
every
there's a
time.
front camera there, so I just make the wildest faces I possibly can.
Yo, hey, how you doing? See me?
the best O face you got.
Yeah.
Just start going, ow, 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 ow.
Wailing cries every time.
That would be a wild one, right? If there's like some kind of fucking hack, somebody hacks all the phones, And everyone's fucking
O-face?
jerking off videos are on the internet.
Everyone's O faces.
Yeah, every single one.
There's a one website that just has
Everybody, dude. Type in anyone's name and it's fucking there.
Shit
live.
would be awesome though.
I mean, it'd be very freeing.
This shit would be awesome.
Yeah, this whole clothes thing would be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody would give a fuck
Shit
if
would
that
be
happened.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I was at work.
Everybody give a fuck for a couple months. And then everybody be like, oh yeah, we all got some weird looking fucking
You're going
dicks.
straight back to your phone.
Yeah.
I was at work the other day.
I'd be like, I saw you. You fucking nutted on your stomach and went to bed. You didn't even wipe it off.
I
You
alligator.
nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a hotel, dude.
You ate that.
It was a hotel. You alligator roll and go to sleep. Man. Fuck that.
Oh god. That's why you get 2 beds, dude.
Yeah.
Roll around on the first one and sleep on the second.
Yeah. I was at work the other day. This doesn't have anything to do with whacking off, I don't think. But I was on a Teams call, and we got this dude. Never met the guy before. Just talked to him on Teams. And he must have been using his cell phone because his camera turned on. Never seen this guy's face. No idea what he looks like. But I do know he's got a hairy fucking chest. A hairy fucking chest.
Oh, shit.
Then somebody else at work, like, I told them this story, and like 2 days later, they messaged me on Teams. They're like, dude, I was on a Teams call today. Some dude's camera turned on. He was in a fucking bathroom stall.
Oh, God.
What the
damn.
fuck is wrong with people? Like, just say, be right back. I gotta poop. That's all you gotta say.
Maybe it was the only
This is
quiet
why we
place you
can't
could
work
find.
from home. You know?
No, these people were. This person was at work in the stall. Maybe not at work, but in a fucking public stall. Like I don't know who's got
damn.
stalls at their house. I don't have a bathroom stall at my house. Like they said, this was a bathroom stall. Like the fucking commercial toilet paper roll and shit was there.
That's
Hey, I heard
fucking
about
nuts.
somebody the other day that I was tattooing somebody, and they were telling me that their partner likes to have friends over. They drink in the backyard, but they were peeing all up close to the house.
Yep.
They could smell it in the morning.
Yeah.
And, like wash it off. Convinced them to put a urinal in the side of the garage, and it drains. They had put up a new privacy fence, but didn't take the old one down, so it drains into that little gap.
In
And
between.
I'm like, damn, that's genius. Every time I walk in my backyard now, I'm like, I wish there was a urinal out here. I don't even need to pee, but if I saw it, I'd go over there and pee in it.
I piss in my backyard all the time.
Yeah, my
I
dog.
mean, I do too. It'd just be cooler if there was a urinal.
My dog and I fucking have straight pissing wars. Like I go and piss on his spot, he goes and pisses on mine, and then I piss on his piss on my piss, and then he pisses on my piss on his piss. Dude, we just go back and forth. There's 2 dead spots. We just fucking.
Dude, there's just something about a fence. You know, for me at least. I just want to piss on it.
It's just something-
I see a wooden fucking fence, bro. I'm pissing on that
he just
bitch.
doesn't like borders. James doesn't like borders.
There's something about a fence. Just any fence. I don't care.
That's just that kid in you, dude. Trying to write your name on the
fucking-
fucking
yeah.
fence. Yeah.
If it's like a concrete wall, oh fuck, gotta piss on that one.
Gotta piss on it. Definitely
I
at
saw a video somewhere. It was like foreign country, but they have the outdoor urinals for people to use,
I've used those. I know
where
what
it's
you're
like
talking
4
about.
of them
Yeah,
tucked
you gotta
into
look
each
at-
other. But yeah,
yeah.
you can see the whole back insides of somebody, and it's got just enough coverage where you can't see people's junks.
Women and fucking children walking by. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking.
Women pissing in them too?
No, they got their own little closed urinal, but the dude's pissing
Yeah.
this little
What,
fucking.
it's just like an X, like
Yeah.
like 4 of them, and they're
Yeah.
all back to back.
Yeah.
So you're just like I'm peeing, just making direct eye contact with somebody
No,
across
no,
me.
it's got like a partition coming up in the middle.
Oh, it's got a middle thing too, so you're not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
but
there's
like
people
sides
around
and
it.
back, like, yeah, when I was looking at it, you can clearly see 3 dudes pissing.
You can just oil check the fuck out of people.
Yeah, but I was
Pissing.
like, man, how convenient. The number of times I've been somewhere and you just can't find a bathroom.
Like you go down.
Or
to
you
Ga-
do, you walk in and they're like, you got to buy something. I'm
You
like,
go
you
down to
fucking
Galveston.
shitty motherfucker.
We don't have any public bathrooms. Well, I thought that was like a rule. You had to have a fucking restroom.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at Galveston about 3 weeks ago with my kids, and there's some people off to the right of us, and I swear these motherfuckers got in the damn beach just to piss. And my
Oh, dude, I do that all the time.
you do that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, I do it,
What,
but this
piss
was
on the
just
beach?
like
In the beach, yeah.
No, I mean,
on
like-
the sand.
No, you just
Go-
get in the water and go pee.
go in the fucking water. Don't just
No,
go
he's
to the
saying-
edge.
He's saying they're just pissing like down their leg into the sand.
In the like right at the edge, man. Like go into the beach to piss.
I'll go to where my dick's in the water
Yeah, these weren't doing that.
and I'll pee.
No, these are just pissing
right
their
at
pants
the fucking-
on the water's edge.
Oh, that's funny. That's 12 brewskis in, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
If I'm 12 brewskis in, I'm peeing like that. I'm peeing in my chair. I'm not even getting up at this point.
I'm not
just gonna
really.
pee
I'm not
anywhere.
really too concerned about pee on the beach because I have literally at 4th of July celebrations dug holes in the sand next to my chair and thrown up in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then buried it again.
That's smart. At least you fucking did that.
Yeah. I was sitting there just fucking digging a hole next to me.
He's fucking prepping.
My wife was like, "What are you doing?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Then I'm next. Just fucking bury it.
Someone give me a drink.
That's smart.
That was when I lived in Alabama. And
Well,
that
you
morning,
gotta-
that particular morning, I woke up and I was like, I am drinking to destroy, not enjoy. And I did just that. I was hammered that day.
Hey, we do got 4th of July coming up, though.
We do.
Yeah. You got plans for 4th of July?
Not really.
No.
Why do
Yeah,
you?
none of us do. Well, my kids are at that age where they're going to want to do some fireworks shit.
Yeah. And my kids, that's past his fucking bedtime.
Where are you going? You can't do it in the neighborhood, right?
I'll do it in the driveway every time.
Do you?
Fuck yeah.
Where you buy them at? Because you have to go out, right? You have to go out of the city
they
limits.
got Clear Lake City Boulevard, just cross 45. You don't have to go far up.
So
Dixie
right
Farm,
out,
too.
Just right out the limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Limit of what?
City.
Houston?
Well, I mean, that's where I buy them, but then, yeah, right back in the driveway to pop them.
And the cops don't come by and say shit.
No.
It's 4th of July, dude.
Dude, you don't live far from me, but if you stand in my driveway, there's fireworks going off in every direction.
Oh, I hear them. I hear them
yeah.
all.
Nobody gives a fuck right there, dude.
I mean,
Yeah, people
I-
bottle rockets right next to me, dude.
I usually
Shut
don't.
'em off.
I usually don't launch fucking fireworks. I just walk down the block and watch the real ones.
Yeah, no, my kids are little, so it's like mostly the poppers.
yeah.
I'll get some strings of black cats just to fucking freak them out.
Those poppers are the shit, though.
Yeah, it's just mostly little kid shit. They'll,
Snakes and
they'll jump up and
sparklers.
squeal a little bit and a bunch of sparkles. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably do that.
It's about a 10-minute ordeal. You know what I mean?
And then you got a big ass fucking mess to clean up.
Kind of. I do it strategically. I'll be like, as I'm going to light one, I'm kicking another one back over by the trash can, you know?
You're not lighting off big ones like the bulbs.
No.
Dude,
Yeah.
some people spend insane amounts of money.
That's
on
why I don't, because I've done that. I've
Like,
balled out on
Christ.
that shit, and then like half of them don't want to work.
it. Yeah.
But also, it's just like, after 2, you're just chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Just get one of them motherfuckers, ride down the main road of your town, and shoot it out of your fucking car window, dude. You're good to go. You ain't got to spend all your fucking check.
We used to
That's
throw those
the
fucking
best-
bulb fucking fireworks into people's doorways.
What, bottle rocket? Or the Roman candles?
No, the fucking bulbs. The ones that shoot up in this.
Oh, the mortars.
Yeah, we used to throw those in people's fucking front door.
What a dick.
I
Dickhead.
know.
Yeah, what a dick.
Yeah. That was
Making
just
them
last
think
year.
the cops are raiding their house. Yeah, he's like, that was my neighbor last year.
No, when I was a
shit.
kid. Yeah, we used to do that shit.
Dude, Roman candles are the best thing ever fucking invented, though.
I love those
They're kinda
wars.
tight.
Roman candle wars.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
stupid
we used
as
to do
fuck,
that.
but
Yeah, a
it's
buddy of mine was wearing a sweater to do this.
caught on fire.
One went right in his pocket, dude. And then he couldn't get it off quick enough. He was like,
Oh! And that
It
shit,
fuck him up. It just fucked that
that
sweater
shit's
all
like
up.
magnesium, too. That
Yeah.
shit's burning fucking hot.
Shit was funny. I couldn't
Don't
stop
go out.
laughing. That one, yeah, saltpeter. That same day or night.
What'd you just say?
Saltpeter. We lit a bottle of saltpeter in the road.
What the fuck's saltpeter?
That motherfucker burned forever, dude.
What the fuck is
But
saltpeter?
right after we lit it, we were like, oh shit, there's car headlights. So we took off and went and kind of like hid behind some trailer houses. And that cop was real slow. They were looking for it. It was a cop car. I was like, oh shit.
What the fuck is saltpeter?
Saltpeter is like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like what they'll give you in the military and boot camp. They put it in the water supply so you can't get a hard on. It kills your libido completely. But we found it's also flammable. And then we heard it can burn through fucking concrete. So we're like, let's light this motherfucker on the road.
It doesn't
Find
burn
out.
through concrete.
It'll put a hole in it.
Just chip off the top.
Well, something. But yeah,
Cream.
that shit
Creme.
burns good.
I had a-
Saltpeter.
I had a next door neighbor that would do shit with gasoline and styrofoam.
Oh yeah, napalm.
Is that
Yeah.
what that shit was?
Homemade
Yeah.
napalm, dude.
He'd do that shit in his driveway all the time.
Yeah, you just roll it out.
That motherfucker was crazy, man.
Yeah, you put water on it, it just moved down the road.
That's just
Yeah,
nuts.
homemade napalm.
Yeah.
You did not get that from this podcast. We need a disclaimer on this one for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, if you mix equal parts of gasoline and
Yep.
styrofoam, you will have some liquid lava, dude.
I don't know if we should go down this road.
Patreon it.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon it.
We're good.
We're on an hour.
Sick.
Maybe,
I got
maybe
piss.
cut out that last little bit and just put it over to the next.
Yeah. I got piss.
I got a piss too, man.
Want to do
Hey
sword?
guys, thanks for listening. We really appreciate you.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, y'all.